Hey guys! So since Miami is going to be our last stop before we leave the States, we decided to send our mail here, and one of my dearest friends agreed to let us use his address to send our stuff. So we have a whole bunch of boxes to open up. And so today is mail day.
Mail day.
Yeah. So
we're excited. We've got a lot of cool stuff to share with you guys.
Yeah, so let's get going. Box number one. We all know how we hate wind noise. It's annoying, it's loud, it's just unpleasant. So one of our UMA angels is awesome enough and sent us a little present. And thanks to him, all of our future videos will be much better audio speaking. So
yes.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for this wonderful gift. You're amazing. This is so fluffy.
Alright, so box number two.
It's a little bigger.
A little bit bigger. But this one I think is the one we're most excited for because it's our new mattress.
Yeah, we've been sleeping on a horrible foam mattress for too long. It's starting to mold over time, and it was really time to get rid of it.
It was the foam that came with our boat 50 years ago when our boat was made. So we ordered a new mattress, and it's all rolled up in foam in here. There it is. That is a queen size 8-inch memory foam mattress.
I am so excited to sleep much better at night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is so comfortable.
It has 4-inch thick high density foam, and then it has 2 inches of like a breathable layer, and then a 2-inch memory foam topper. And so even like sitting on it all the way, you don't ever bottom out because the high density foam in the bottom helps from bottoming out. It's so comfortable.
We have another mail, so we're going to open it.
Oh, sweet. So you guys may have seen us wear our Macon Dragon shirts a lot. 2 years ago we were on a dragon boat team in Atlanta just before we left to start our sailing adventures. And they've been very supportive and we loved the team. We had a lot of fun.
Yes, we learned so much from them. They really became part of our family. And
yeah.
So we tried our best to keep in touch. They just sent us our newest shirts. We're excited to wear them. Yeah, so a shout out to all of you amazing people of Macon Dragons from Atlanta. We love you, and maybe one day we'll be able to row with you again.
That'd be awesome.
Cheers!
So this is mast boot tape. It's this black rubber seal that we put on our the joint between our mast and our deck to keep water out. We tried this white like tape stuff we got from West Marine, and it was absolute crap, and it's leaking already.
Yeah.
So we ordered this stuff. It's black. It's really sticky and it's really stretchy. And we ordered enough to do it twice or maybe 3 times just in case we ever need to do it in the future. But this stuff, we'll put a link in the description below. It's from Rigging Only up in Boston where we bought our boat. And it's really awesome stuff. We highly recommend it.
Cool. As you guys know, we are all about improving our video gear and camera gear and trying to produce the best videos we can for you. And so, thanks to our UMA Angels and our patrons, we were able to do just that. First of all, it's the pop filter for the microphone that we have.
So when we're doing voiceovers, you don't hear the air from your voice.
Yes, and with this little guy, it filters it all. So that will be an interesting thing to utilize in the future. I'm
Cool.
excited. So,
Hello.
and our
The
second
next
little
thing-
guy is a little alternative way, a cheaper alternative way to do some time-lapse.
Some motion time lapses with the GoPro. We saw this hack in on I think the DIY GoPro website a long time ago. This is an IKEA egg timer, and it's a hard thing to find, but every once in a while they come up for sale on Amazon, and so we found that they were available, and we jumped on board buying one. They're not very expensive, they're just not really available anymore. So the theory is, you stick the GoPro on top, you mount this to a tripod on the bottom, and then you adjust the time, and as it spins, the GoPro takes pictures, so you get like these awesome panning time-lapse shots. This one we're also really excited for. We've wanted one of these stoves since before we had a sailboat, and we reached out to GoSun and they agreed to send us one to try out and see how it works on a sailboat. So we're really excited about it. All right, so it comes with a mount so we can mount it on our stern rail.
And here's our stove.
Unlike other solar ovens that maybe you guys have seen before, they're big and bulky. This one works on a parabolic mirror, so it actually cooks very efficiently and very quickly. Even on a cloudy day, you can still cook food in it. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and we'll definitely show you all about our cooking now.
It's really hot.
Good?
Totally cooked.
Awesome.
Box number, whatever we're on. We've been getting so much mail, it's hard to keep track. So this is our new DC to DC converter so that we can run house loads off of our 48 volt battery bank. It is rated for 20 amp draw. So now we can have kind of a backup battery for our house loads coming off of our motor bank, and we could run the motor just off the 48 volt bank. So that's awesome. And the other thing in this box, I believe, is going to be a charge controller so that we can start experimenting with regeneration from the prop while we're sailing. It's just like a simple PWM charge controller. Yes. It's a C40, a Xantrex C40. And so we'll be able to use this as a backup charger for our battery bank, and also it charges at 48 volts. So we can use it to charge, hopefully charge regen off of our propeller while we're sailing. That's the plan anyway. So that's exciting. We're gonna install it and get started. All right, so a lot of you may be wondering why we have such a massive anchor. We already have a 55-pound ROCNA, which is quite large, but we are about to head out into the Caribbean in the middle of hurricane season. So it looks like the best way for your boat to survive on the hook is with a massive anchor. There's a lot of techniques where you use multiple anchors, but they're complicated to set up and they can foul easily. But having one large anchor and one large anchor rode seems to be the best way to survive. And the problem with large anchors is that they take up a lot of space. So we found this company, Mantus, that makes an anchor that comes apart into 3 different pieces. So it's much easier to stow and it's much easier to carry around on deck because each one of these pieces weighs less than 50 pounds. We'll talk more about this anchor later in another video when we go through our hurricane ground tackle and why we chose it and how it works. pretty big.
Flying! Jack,